Imagine this. It's 12:47 p.m. on a drizzly Monday, and your thumb freezes mid-scroll on Facebook. Your eyes lock onto a post that hits like a gut punch. Time-stamped 11:53 p.m. the night before, just 7 minutes shy of your birthday kicking off. A surprise party. For your sister, the only girl worth celebrating, the caption sneers under a photo of beaming faces. There she is, Nova Voss, front and center, pulling that classic fake shocked pose, hand on her heart, the other waving like she's owning the spotlight she always does. And right below, your mom's comments, slicing deeper than any knife. At least someone is worth baking for. The world tilts. Your gaze snags on the glossy tech bag in the shot, half unwrapped on the table next to her. That laptop, the exact model you've scraped together every penny for over 18 grueling months. Its sleek logo winking at you from the tissue paper like a cruel inside joke. You set your phone down before your shaking hand can betray you. Around you, the office hums on, keyboards clacking like distant gunfire, phones buzzing with oblivious energy, the bitter scent of fresh coffee mocking your churning stomach. But you're a statue, frozen in fake calm while an earthquake rips through your chest. Bathroom, you mutter it like a lifeline, rising from your desk with the mechanical grace of someone holding back a scream. The fluorescent lights buzz and flicker as you grip the icy porcelain sink, knuckles bleaching white. Breathe. 1 ragged inhale. 2. 3. You force yourself to look up, into the mirror at Arya Voss, 29 years old today, but apparently invisible. A single tear slips free, hot and uninvited. You swipe it away, smearing a faint black streak of mascara across your cheekbone. "Everything okay in there?" Lena's voice filters through the door, soft with that coworker worry she can't quite hide, followed by a tentative knock. "Fine," you call back, your voice a steel thread holding steady. "Just a minute." You square your shoulders, watching the hurt in your reflection harden into something sharper, resolve. This isn't new. Hell, it's the soundtrack of your life. But this is the smoking gun you've been waiting for without even knowing it. Flashback to 16-year-old you, elbow deep in spaghetti sauce at the stove, algebra textbook propped crookedly against the sugar jar like a battlefield casualty. The kitchen smells of simmering tomatoes and garlic, but the living room? That's a war zone of laughter. Your dad, Harlan, sprawled on the couch with 14-year-old Nova, both howling at her pixelated triumphs on some video game. Your mom, Alara, perched on the armrest cheering like it's the Olympics. "Dinner's ready," you call, voice barely cutting through. "5 more minutes," Harlan tosses over his shoulder, eyes glued to the screen. Nova's about to smash her high score. The sauce cools. Your homework stays half solved. Another night where you're the ghost in your own home. Cut to the empty auditorium at your senior awards ceremony. Rows of stiff chairs stare back like accusing witnesses as you clutch that plaque. Polite claps from teachers and a handful of strangers echoing hollowly. Your phone buzzes mid-speech. A text from Alara. "Sorry, honey, Nova wasn't feeling well. We'll celebrate later." Later never came. But 2 weeks on, Nova's school play. Harlan and Alara roll up an hour early, arms loaded with roses that scream star treatment. They lead the standing ovation like it's their damn job, then drag everyone to that fancy Italian spot downtown. "Our little star," Alara gushes over tiramisu, Nova soaking it up like she was born for it. You blink hard, shoving the memories down like bitter pills, and step back into the office hum with feet that feel like lead. Lena glances up from her cubicle, brow furrowed. You flash that practice smile, the one you've perfected over years of swallowing hurt, and wave her off. Back at your desk, the screen's glow pulls you in like a siren. You fire up the banking app, heart thudding as you drill down to payments history. There they are. Automatic transfers, relentless as a dripping faucet, month after year. Tally it up, and it's a gut-wrenching $34,445 over 40 months, nearly 35 grand, stolen in plain sight. That's why your apartment's a shoebox in a sketchy neighborhood, while Nova's strutting a downtown loft with skyline views. Why your retirement's a joke, pocket change at best, while she flaunts spa weekends on stories. Why that threadbare winter coat's seen 6 brutal Seattle winters, but she's unveiling a fresh designer one every fall like clockwork. Your eyes drift to the faded orange bear keychain dangling from your monitor, a carnival relic from kids' days, the only gift Nova ever tossed your way. The pink one's prettier, she declared at 8, hugging it tight. You can have the ugly orange one. Mom, tell her orange is ugly. And Alara? She just nodded, stroking Nova's hair. But Arya doesn't mind. Do you, sweetie? You didn't. Or you said you didn't. Slipped that ratty bear onto your backpack and toted it through high school hallways, college dorms, into this cubicle grind. A talisman for a bond you prayed would one day click. But now, its synthetic fur is threadbare from your anxious fiddles, a badge of all you've endured. The office printer whirs like white noise. Someone cluckles at a lame joke down the hall. Outside, Seattle's traffic snarls under perpetual gray skies. Inside you, a seismic shift. Decades of bottled patience cracking like fault lines. No more, you whisper to the screen, fist closing around that bear. The words taste strange, like a first sip of air after drowning. No more, no more, no more. That night, your apartment's walls press in like judgmental spectators as you fan out the bills across the scarred kitchen table. $648 rent, eats half your paycheck. $82 electric, flickering like your hope. $230 groceries, ramen and rice to stretch it. On paper, it's doable on your product ops analyst salary. But then there's the interloper, Ronan Hale, $750. Auto pay for the first, like clockwork. You trace the landlord's name on the statement. Not yours, Nova's. 38 months you've shouldered this, ever since her temporary setback, while she job-hopped like it was a hobby, forwarding termination emails your way like unwanted chain letters. The latest? Performance inconsistencies, excessive absences. Words that should have stung her into change, but not for Nova. Never for Nova. Your phone dings, a voicemail alert. Harlan's voice spills out, that honeyed coax he saves for favors. Aria, honey, need about $700 for a special plan this weekend. Nothing big. Call me back when you can. Not if, when. The entitlement's so deep, it's invisible. You pull up your travel app. Balance, $178.43. That Greece dream. Azure seas, ancient ruins you've pinned since freshman year. Stuck in fantasy. Retirement? $4,282. Pathetic for 29, say the experts. And the math? Brutal. $750 times 38 months. $28,500. Toss in emergencies, her car fender bender, dad's half-ass dental fix, and boom, $34,445, branded into your brain. You drag out the dusty photo album from under the coffee table, pages crackling like old bones. 3rd grade, spelling bee regionals. Alara promised she'd be there, front row, but Nova's dance recital clashed. Next time, she patted your head, distracted. Nova gets so nervous she needs me. Sophomore year, that speech workshop, canceled for insufficient funds. Alara rerouted your $180 fee to Nova's summer dance intensive. She has real talent, Aria. Your grades are solid. No need. And your graduation dress, the one you saved for. Nova accidentally doused it in red wine 3 days before your big night. But at her junior prom, Alara beamed as Nova twirled in the altered fit. It looks better on her anyway. Red suits her skin tone perfectly. Enough. You flip to your laptop, refresh the bank. $6,432. Should be $40K. Would be without the black hole of Nova's needs. Your cursor ghosts over Instagram. Don't, but you do. There she is. Nova, at Camelback Mountain, Phoenix sun haloing her like a goddess, shades perched just so. Posted 3 days after her text, need rent early, power might cut. Scroll further, that designer bag, logo screaming luxury, snapped the day after you wired $600 for her medical emergency. Harlan's echo haunts you. She's just more sensitive than you, Aria. You've always been our rock, so self-sufficient. Self-sufficient? By force. Responsible because the alternative was chaos. You snag the orange bear from your desk, sinking into the sagging couch, twisting its worn form between your fingers. The furs dulled to amber, bald patches from endless worry-wringing. Pink's prettier 8-year-old Nova had proclaimed at the carnival, eyes sparkling with that unearned certainty. Orange is ugly, Mom, right? Alara's nod, her hand smoothing Nova's curls. Aria doesn't mind, do you? You didn't say it then, but you minded every damn day after. Through lockers slammed in high school, all-nighters in college, this grind. A reminder etched deep. You deserve scraps. Your job, plug leaks, shoulder loads, stay silent. Dawn creeps in as you sit vigil, shadows dancing like ghosts across peeling walls. Sunrise gilds the window as you finally release the bear. From the closet, you fetch a small wooden box, dusty, forgotten. The bear slides in with a soft thud. The lid clicks shut like a vow sealed. Armor settles over you as you boot the laptop screen, bathing your face in cool blue. 3 emails. That's the key out. Fingers over, then dive. First, Ronan Hale. Dear Mr. Hale, effective immediately, I'm ceasing payments for my sister Nova Voss's rent at 1445 Belmont Avenue. This was temporary aid. It's run 40 months too long. Direct future contact to her. Respectfully, Aria Voss. Crisp, final. A door slamming on a prison cell. Second, the bank. Cancel the $750 auto pay to Ronan Hale, effective now. No more monthly gut punch. The third, a beast. Subject, financial boundaries, effective immediately. Attached, spreadsheet autopsy. Every cent, $34,445 itemized. Rent raids, utility rescues, and emergies that bankrolled her brunches. Above it, I've propped Nova for over 3 years at huge personal cost. This ends today. No discussions. Respect this. Your finger quivers over send. The fridge hums like a heartbeat. Click, swoosh. The third follows, a bomb dropped in the family pond. Dizziness hits as the weight evaporates. You rise, stretch skyward, and a laugh bubbles out, startling in the quiet dawn. Freedom? It tastes like black coffee, bold and unfiltered after reclaiming your soul. 7:23 a.m. Alara calls. Silence. Again, silence. By 8:15, you've dodged 12. 8:32, Harlan texts, your sister's crying, call now. You don't. 9:47, mid-shower voicemail pings. Nova's voice cracks through the steam. You've ruined everything. How do I pay rent? Mom and Dad are losing it. You can't just selfish bitch after all we've... Delete. A smirk tugs your lips. All we've done for you. The gall if it weren't laced with ache. Noon, the family chat detonates. Aunts, uncles, cousins who ghosted you for years now preaching. Uncle Reese, family helps family, full stop. Aunt Mira, Nova needs you now. Cousin Dax, damn cold. Mute. Stride to work, spine straight like it's forged steel. Desk surprise. A handmade card scrawled by the whole team plus a chocolate cupcake crowned with a lopsided candle. Lena grins sheepish from beside you. We remembered your birthday. Yesterday. Late, but... Throat tightens. First nod to your day this year. No fanfare needed. Just real. Phone buzz. Tatum texts. Heard the email saga. About time. Flowers en route tomorrow. Belated birthday warrior. Fist pump in your soul. Post-shift, you hit the tech store, the same where that laptop taunted from Nova's post. Associate beams, XPS 17, i9, 32 gig, killer pick. He doesn't know the 18-month scrimps, the twin now hers via family funds. Just sees you, card swiping smooth. Validation rushes in. Now, that freed $750 monthly, Grease calls, retirement swells, balcony views maybe. A life unchained. Dinner scarfed, phone rings. Ronan Hale. You answer cool as autumn fog. Miss Voss, your email. Confusion. Nova says she didn't know it would end. Mr. Hale, you cut in velvet over iron? I get the awkward spot, but my tie to that place is severed. Handle with her direct. Pause stretches like taffy. Ah, payment talks with her then. Best route. Thanks for getting it. Click. Power surges your veins. 3 years you floated his mortgage for her loft luxuries, granite counters, doorman nods, while your AC wheezes like a chain smoker. No more. Couch claims you. Eyes shut. Buzzes fade to white noise. Someone else's circus. Bed calls guilt-free. First and forever. Tomorrow? Barrage incoming. Accusations. Door pounds, maybe. But fear? Evicted. Your shelter's self-forged, hurricane-proof. Sleep crashes like merciful waves. Mind hushed at last. Morning light slices your blinds as you ink the Boston promotion. Senior ops lead. Game changer. But 2:14 p.m., lobby phone shrills. Kai Reed, security, waves through glass, eyes screaming caution. Miss Foss, visitor, your mom. She's, heated. Gut plummets. Past him, Ilara in the lobby, arms barred like battlements, heel Morse coding fury on marble. Pearls glint under fluorescence as she hunts you. On it, to Kai, laptop snapping shut on the inner quake. Lena arches a brow. All good? Family fireworks, you quip. Bitter pill. Cover? Peterson thinks client call. Go. Her chair scoots protective. Doors hiss. Ilara's floral perfume, unchanged since your finger paints, slams first, words second. Finally! That insane email. We talk now. Her volume bounces off receptionists who hammer keys like escape artists. Work hours, Mom. You steer her side door. After 5. Kai hovers, phone finger twitchy. You nod. Safe. Drizzle kisses your blazer outside as she snags your arm. Family doesn't ditch family, she hisses, razor-edged. Know what you've done to Nova? Can't eat, sleep? My place, 6. Harlan and Nova 2. Eyes lock, voice granite. Not optional. She blinks, braced for crumble. You pivot. This isn't us, Aria. Door pauses. No. It's me. Choosing now. Afternoon drags, molasses slow. Mental Tetris. Chairs, love seat, coffee table out. 5:58. Bell tolls. Early birds. They flood in like storm surge. Harlan first, bulk shrinking the space. Ilara trails, eyes inventorying your failures, peeling trim, thrift finds. Nova last, red-eyed in that Insta-flount coat, the one post her rent SOS. Water, you offer, zen amid the maelstrom. Water, she cracks, collapsing love seat, dramatic. I don't get what I did, and water? Face crumples, Oscar bait. Harlan drapes her, stage whisper. She's fragile, Aria. Job mess. Which? January marketing flop or March design axe? Genuine probe. Nova sob hitches. Eyes flick Harlan. Ilara advances. Why she needs you. Till steady. 4 gigs, 2 years. Pattern, not pit stop. Desk bound. Laptop flares, borrowed projector paints wall blue. What? Ilara snaps. Context. Click. Nova's web team pink slip, beams large. Excessive absences, final straw, yellow glowed. Harlan leans, frown creasing. We knew, but... Screenshots cascade. Phoenix poolside, her in shades, bags bulging, 3 days post your $900 rent lifeline. That was Nova starts, silenced. Bank ledgers flare. 34,435, 40-month vampire suck. Your retirement? Laughable digits. Loans? Everest scale. Silence drops, projector whirring judgment. Nova floor stares. Harlan gapes, stunned fish. Alara's lips bleach thin. You rise, air flooding lungs free. Not seeking votes. Informing. Payments dead. Permanent. Nova's head whips. But how do I? Like adults. Grind, budget, choose. Harlan throat clears. Aria, the scale. I didn't. Promotion locked. Senior lead, Boston. Out in 4. Boston? Nova breathes, shock cracking her script. Real for once. You can't. Ilara lunges. I can. 2 syllables. Thunderclap. Harlan's arm slips Nova's shoulder. Eyes trace wall numbers. Then you, truly after eons. Didn't realize, soft echo. Armor fissures. Projector drones as truth suspends us, scales tipping after imbalance eras. She's always been more sensitive. Ilara paces your postage stamp living room, heels ticking doom. Counterlean, arms crossed, you clock the rerun. 29 years, same reel. Now lenses clear. Manipulation 101. Nova's got challenges, she amps maternal woe. You're so capable. Spit, like a curse. Harlan fidgets couchward, ping-ponging glances. Nova clings tissues, mascara artful ruin. Not much, Ilara halts. Laser gaze once wallet whipping. Just payments, 6 months, year tops, till stable. Then, another cycle, perpetual. Couch claims you, eyes shut. Buzzes fade to white noise, someone else's circus. Bed calls guilt-free, first and forever. Tomorrow, barrage incoming, accusations, door pounds maybe, but fear, evicted. Your shelter's self-forged, hurricane-proof. Sleep crashes like merciful waves, mind hushed at last. Morning light slices your blinds as you ink the Boston promotion. Senior ops lead. Game changer. But 2:14 p.m., lobby phone shrills. Kai Reed, security, waves through glass, eyes screaming caution. Miss Foss, visitor, your mom. She's, heated. Gut plummets. Past him, Ilara in the lobby, arms barred like battlements. Heel Morse coding fury on marble. Pearls glint under fluorescence as she hunts you. On it, to Kai. Laptop snapping shut on the inner quake. Lena arches a brow. All good? Family fireworks, you quip. Bitter pill. Cover? Peterson thinks client call. Go. Her chair scoots protective. Doors hiss. Ilara's floral perfume, unchanged since your finger paints, slams first, words second. Finally! That insane email. We talk now. Her volume bounces off receptionists, who hammer keys like escape artists. Work hours, Mom. You steer her side door. After 5. Kai hovers, phone finger twitchy. You nod. Safe. Drizzle kisses your blazer outside as she snags your arm. Family doesn't ditch family, she hisses, razor-edged. Know what you've done to Nova? Can't eat, sleep? My place, 6. Harlan and Nova 2. Eyes lock, voice granite. Not optional. She blinks, braced for crumble. You pivot. This isn't us, Aria. Door pauses. No, it's me, choosing now. Afternoon drags, molasses slow. Mental Tetris. Chairs, love seat, coffee table out. 5:58. Bell tolls. Early birds. They flood in like storm surge. Harlan first, bulk shrinking the space. Ilara trails, eyes inventorying your failures, peeling trim, thrift finds. Nova last, red-eyed in that Insta-flount coat, the one post her rent SOS. Water, you offer, zen amid the maelstrom. Water, she cracks, collapsing love seat, dramatic. I don't get what I did, and water? Face crumples, Oscar bait. Harlan drapes her, stage whisper. She's fragile, Arya. Job mess. Which? January marketing flop or March design axe? Genuine probe. Nova sob hitches. Eyes flick Harlan. Ilara advances. Why she needs you. Till steady. 4 gigs, 2 years. Pattern, not pit stop. Desk bound. Laptop flares, borrowed projector paints wall blue. What? Ilara snaps. Context. Click. Nova's web team pink slip, beams large. Excessive absences, final straw, yellow glowed. Harlan leans, frown creasing. We knew, but... Screenshots cascade. Phoenix poolside, her in shades, bags bulging, 3 days post your $900 rent lifeline. That was... Nova starts, silenced. Bank ledgers flare. 34,435, 40-month vampire suck. Your retirement? Laughable digits. Loans? Everest scale. Silence drops, projector whirring judgment. Nova floor stares. Harlan gapes, stunned fish. Alara's lips bleach thin. You rise, air flooding lungs free. Not seeking votes. Informing. Payments dead. Permanent. Nova's head whips. But how do I? Like adults. Grind, budget, choose. Harlan throat clears. Arya, the scale. I didn't... Promotion locked. Senior lead, Boston. Out in 4. Boston? Nova breathes. Shock cracking her script. Real for once. You can't. Ilara lunges. I can. 2 syllables. Thunderclap. Harlan's arm slips Nova's shoulder. Eyes trace wall numbers. Then you. Truly after eons. Didn't realize. Soft echo. Armor fissures. Projector drones as truth suspends us. Scales tipping after imbalance eras. She's always been more sensitive. Ilara paces your postage stamp living room, heels ticking doom. Counterlean, arms crossed, you clock the rerun. 29 years, same reel. Now lenses clear. Manipulation 101. Nova's got challenges, she amps maternal woe. You're so capable. Spit, like a curse. Harlan fidgets couchward, ping-ponging glances. Nova clings tissues, mascara artful ruin. Not much, Ilara halts. Laser gaze once wallet whipping. Just payments. 6 months, year tops, till stable. Then, another cycle, perpetual.
Money over blood? Eyes slits. That laptop worth family nuke? Laugh barks, raw, humorless. Not laptop. 34K ATM treatment years. Unfair, Harlan mumbles. Wasn't. Direct hit. Not your missing my grad, her cold. Not my double shifts funding her finding. Not birthday blackout for her midnight bash. Nova winces, unrehearsed flicker. Self-respect over enabler, you press, air thickening. If that's family bust, what are we saving? Quiet crashes, decades dirt unearthed. Ilara's eyes waver, arsenal empty. Harlan floor gazes deflated. Then Nova shudders, real, sobs cracking authentic. Tissues drop. Can't. Gasp. Don't know solo. Honesty bombshell. First and forever. Instinct surges, fixer mode, muscle deep, but feet root to your hard-won floor. You learn. Gentle firm, not via me. Eyes meet, hers stripped, not absolution. Recognition, you as bounded human, not infinite well. How? Small, bare. My way. Steps, stumbles, rise. Harlan clears, eyes damp, fists knotted. Failed you both. Costs him core. You most, Arya. Breath snags, virgin admission. Minimized 'cause you sailed silent. Squeaky wheel, easy. Approaches tentative. No forgiveness owed. Chance to father right. Sincerity pierces. Buried kid hope stirs. Dangerous sans walls. Words cheap, you counter. Actions. Name 'em. Simple. Deep breath. Nova. Job locked, verifiable. Budget ironclad. You two, therapy. Ilara jaws. Harlan quells. Funds? Dead now. Emotional. Boundaries conditional open. Nod slow. Then, hug. Not duty pat, but anchor real. You lean, brief thaw. 20 minutes, they're gone. Space empties, but yours, truly. Wine pours, window watch. Ilara rigid, Harlan tentative Nova touch. Her hushed. Terms met, change real? Not your call anymore. Reflection overlays rain-slick street. Peace, earned. Boundary paramount, your worth, ironclad. Sun spills gold through Boston's sheer drapes, striping your 12th floor perch. Coffee steams palms as skyline. Yours, unfurls. 1 year, you murmur to glass you. Since the bear, since no more. Counterbuzz, Tatum. Landed, dying for your spot. Boston's icebox versus AZ Blaze. Grin drapes. Sweater stash. Hour out. Apartment glows modest for 30th. Fairy lights whisper shelves, self-picked blooms scent table. No duty blooms. Fridge hides bakery cake. Your script, your stage. Desk box opens. Orange bear. Relict reclaimed. Exclusion to empowerment. Finger traces bald fur. Lid seals. Dr. Ellis yesterday. Postures queen. Shoulders proud. Voice anchor. You've seized space. City, soul. Laptop chimes. Harlan video. Happy birthday, Arya. Smile shy, genuine. Desk assembled at last. Promise kept. Thanks. Card hit. Bookstore gold. Nod, ease blooming. Proud kid. Move, roll, all. Uncharted warmth. 2 visits rebuilt bricks, talk by talk. Nova? Pharma steady, 4 months, 0 no-shows. Bookkeeping caps next month. Ah, not shield. Solid. 15 minutes flow easy. Not crisis marathons, but balance. Sign off. Ilara's text pings. Happy birthday. Neutral nod. Sufficient. Noon bell. Sienna and Brooke burst arms gift and vino. B-day boss. Sienna whoops, Brooke toting bubbly. They know scars, don't define. Boundaries? Their love language. Kitchen cackle halt on email ping. Nova's inbox ghost. Your day. Breath held, bedroom duck. Short. Happy birthday, Arya. Last year, all before. I mind your love, easier than mine. Grinding better. Own today. No grovel, owning. Step. Reply. Cheers effort, walls firm, growth mutual. Return smiling. Tatum appetizers with, guests inbound, hall mirror catch. 30, unbowed. Family smaller, peace vast. She stands unchained, celebration hers. 1 year ago, that Facebook post shattered the illusion, but it forged you anew. From invisible fixer to boundary queen, Arya's arc screams truth. Family love shouldn't bankrupt your soul. Stats hit hard, did you know? A 2023 study from the American Psychological Association found 1 in 4 adults bankroll siblings into their 30s, stalling their own dreams by 40. Historical echo? Victorian-era spinsters shouldered kinloads, echoes in modern sandwich gen crunch. But you broke the chain. This story is yours if you've ever dimmed for another shine. What's your no more moment? Drop it below. Like if boundaries lit you up, comment your warrior win, subscribe for more raw reclaim tales. You've got this. Lights out.